They work in healthcare, but these UCHealth employees are protesting a requirement to get a COVID vaccine or they'll lose their jobs. UCHealth, just one of the hospitals requiring those shots. We continue to learn about similar mandates that are in place. The Pentagon announcing a plan to have members of the U.S. military vaccinated. That's by mid-September. Jacqueline Quinn joins us live outside UCHealth in Aurora tonight. And Jacqueline, the vaccine requirements continue, of course, to be divisive.
And Karen, just like you just mentioned there, a lot of places now requiring this. And as we've talked to doctors in the past, they're telling people to get this vaccine. As it turns out, some of the staff members, though, hope this is a choice.
A protest against the COVID vaccine requirement at UCHealth was held outside the University of Colorado Hospital.
I think this is why we live in the United States and that we have the ability to do that. And I think people should be able to express their opinions.
From the other side of the center, Dr. Michelle Barron feels compassion for the protesters and wants to answer their concerns.
The vaccine is just one extra added precaution, but again, I have natural antibodies, so I'm not going to hurt you.
Janae Zugates is a nurse. She says she still has COVID antibodies to protect against getting it again and is following all protocols, except she wants a right to choose.
We have very good data looking at individuals that received vaccination, did not receive vaccination, and looked at whether or not the rates of reinfection in those groups are the same. It's not. If you just had natural immunity, your risk of getting reinfected is twice the amount if you got vaccinated.
Freedom from tyrannical government!
For some, the data is a problem.
What numbers do you normally go to?
There'll be plenty of information you guys can Google.
Trust is another issue.
We do not consent!
Well, I mean, the numbers are controlled by the CDC, so whatever you read is being controlled by the government and the CDC.
So CDC is not the sole source of this information. This is safety data from the vaccine has been collected worldwide. It's hard in my mind to imagine that we would have that much cooperation across the world to have the same messaging.
And Dr. Barron says this is really one of the most scrutinized vaccines out there. So come October 1st, everyone has to get at least 2 if they're shots. Otherwise, they will face the disciplinary action here, possible termination. And at least at UCHealth here, they say that 90% of their staff members have been vaccinated. In Aurora, I'm Jacqueline Quinn, covering Colorado First.